ABC 10 News Pinpoint Weather Super 7-Day Forecast.
And, you know, a lot of attention has been on Northern California with that atmospheric river, right?
Completely. I mean, they got slammed with heavy rainfall for days, and what we saw was just really a fraction of what we got in many other parts of the state. I want to get right to some of our totals that we got here at home. Sure, we outperformed some of the forecast models in San Diego, but we got about a quarter inch for many of our coastal and inland neighborhoods. That was almost exactly what Escondido got. In some parts of the North County, we got more, but still, we got less than a half an inch, whereas many parts of Northern California saw 4, 5, 6 inches of rain, putting them in cleanup mode. Now, that's definitely not the case here at home. Instead, we're stepping into a comfortable morning. Our coastal and inland neighborhoods are right near 50 degrees. Got a nice mix of sun and clouds as that sun begins to peak up. And we have a bit of a slow warm up, though. By 9 a.m., that is when many of our coastal and inland neighborhoods are going to be sitting in the low to mid 50s. And then for today's highs, they're going to come right around noon. We're going to be a little warmer than yesterday. High of 65 for San Diego, high of 66 for Escondido, high of 69 degrees today for El Cajon. Now, this weekend's going to be calm, but things are going to change in the middle of next week. That's when this atmospheric river is expected to slam into Southern California, giving us rainfall for days in a row. The showers could start as early as Wednesday, intensifying through Valentine's Day and Friday. And right now, some of the forecast models think that places like San Diego, like Los Angeles, could get 3 inches of rain in 3 days. Now, if we do get totals like that, that could, of course, mean problems here at home in terms of flooding. It could mean mudslides for the parts of LA County that saw wildfires, because dry land and land impacted by wildfires isn't the best at absorbing water. So we're going to have to wait and see what exactly is going to happen with all that rainfall that we're expecting. But at the same time, the rain is actually a good thing in some ways, because San Diego's behind in our water year. We've only gotten about half an inch so far at the San Diego airport. That is including the rainfall from this past storm. But normal by this point in the water year, since it started on October 1st, is almost 5.5 inches. That creates a big gap, a deficit in rainfall of almost 5 inches as we continue to battle our drought. Now let's take a look at our inland 7-day forecast. They're going to warm up a little bit for Sunday. That high of 66 for today turns to a high of 70 for Sunday. The temperatures crash back down to the upper 50s by Tuesday, though. We're going to cool down a little bit as we wait for that next round of rainfall. And then into the mountains, they're going to see the same trend that's going to come along with a little bit of wind and a big temperature cool down. That's going to bring them to a high of just 44 on Tuesday, potentially some snow in the mix for Wednesday morning. And finally, into the desert, they're going to see a little cool down like the rest of us, and even the desert for next time could see some rain.